Good morning, gorgeous ones. How are we all? I'm doing Facebook Live here, Instagram Live here, so apologies for the up and down of my eye movement. One of the things I wanted to talk to you today is about using shame as a tactic to change behavior. It is ingrained in our culture to do this, but it's unhelpful. So, for people who are thinking about food, what I guess the thing with shame comes judgment. So when you judge somebody and use shame to use that as a motivational tool, all it does is make them retreat inward and feel terrible. So if your aim in life is to make people feel terrible, go right ahead. But I'm pretty sure most of you who are using this are not doing it to make people feel terrible. You're doing it because you think it's going to help somebody. And we do it to ourselves because we think it's going to help ourselves. But it doesn't. It just makes us feel terrible. And part of health, like what is health? That's one of our biggest things, that the mysterious what is health. Part of health is feeling good within yourself. So I guess I see this a lot for people that want to help people who are perhaps, very overweight. They're worried about their longevity. They're worried about their diabetes. This is the friend or the family member. And then they try and tell them what other people will think. Imagine what other people would think if they saw you like this, as an example. It's really terrible. Imagine, and then you can even use the converse with imagine how much everyone will notice you when you've lost weight, basically implying that nobody cares about you when you're overweight. It's just super unhelpful. So I think this is one of the keys I always think about, always. When you're offering advice to people, and again, I'm mindful of this, and it's my job to offer advice, but when you're offering it, do it in a way that makes the person feel empowered, not ashamed. If they feel ashamed, they will disengage further. You will actually do the opposite of what you're trying to do. So therefore, we can look at that and inside and go, you know what? If I'm trying to change the way I am, shaming myself, beating myself up, telling myself I'm not good enough, it's not going to work. It doesn't work when other people do it to us, and it won't work when we do it to ourselves. And most of you know that Mary and I have this beautiful saying: you can't hate yourself thin, and you cannot berate yourself well. Okay? You can't shame yourself into good health. So, lovelies, this is it for today. On our website, there is a blog. There's a number of blogs. One of them is called Weight Loss and Whippets. I think it's called Weight Loss and Whippets, or Self-Love and Whippets. Anyway, I love it. It's one of my favorites. I wrote it, but I'm allowed to love my own work. There's some work I don't love as much as others. This is a really, really powerful piece of writing, and it buys completely into that idea that in order to feel well, and if you need to lose weight or want to lose weight, in order to do that, it has to be completely about self-care. And when I mean by care, not self-flogging, like flogging yourself at the gym 15 times a day, restricting, that's not care. It's about care, deep, deep, wonderful care. All right, beautiful. That's it for this morning. I'm clearly off to work. Have the most spectacular day. Look after yourselves. Start noticing your brain and start noticing the judgment. We're all very judgy. I get that. We all really are. But notice, if you're judging other people, you're going to be judging yourself. If you're judging yourself, you're going to be judging other people. It's not necessary. Just let it all go and go, you know what? We're just going to look after ourselves. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful day, darlings. Bye.